Welcome to our video on breakdown mechanisms in solid-state devices. Today, we'll explore the science behind what happens when these components reach their limits. In a PN junction under reverse bias, the depletion region widens. This naturally blocks current flow, allowing only a tiny saturation current to pass through. However, if the reverse voltage is high enough, we hit the breakdown voltage. At this point, the device experiences a rapid increase in current. This is known as electrical breakdown. Semiconductors generally experience two primary types of breakdown, the Zener effect and the Avalanche effect. The Zener effect occurs in heavily doped semiconductors. This high level of doping results in an extremely thin depletion layer, which in turn creates a very intense electric field. Under these conditions, the strong electric field is enough to rip electrons directly from their atoms. These electrons then tunnel through the thin barrier. This mechanism typically occurs below 6 volts. In contrast, the avalanche effect happens in lightly doped junctions. Because the doping is lighter, the depletion layer is wider, which provides the electrons more space to gain significant kinetic energy. The electric field accelerates these free electrons. When they collide with atoms with enough force, they cause impact ionization, freeing more electrons and creating a cascading chain reaction. Here is a comparison of these two mechanisms. Zener breakdown involves quantum tunneling in thin, highly doped layers, while avalanche breakdown is caused by impact ionization in wider, lightly doped ones. While breakdown can be harmful, engineers can also use it for practical purposes. The Zener diode is designed to operate safely within its breakdown region, making it an excellent tool for voltage regulation. To use a Zener diode as a regulator, it is connected in reverse bias. The diode effectively locks the voltage at its rated Zener voltage, while a series resistor helps limit the current. Transistors are also susceptible to breakdown. The collector-emitter breakdown voltage, or BVCEO, represents a critical upper limit. Exceeding this limit will destroy the transistor. Similarly, field effect transistors have their own voltage constraints. If the drain source voltage becomes too high, impact ionization can cause the gate source junction to break down. Ultimately, breakdown acts as a physical boundary. For standard devices, this is a destructive limit you must avoid, but for specialized components, it is a constructive tool for circuit design. To summarize, Zener effect relies on tunneling in heavily doped junctions, while the avalanche effect involves impact ionization. Use Zener diodes for regulation, and always stay within the safe operating limits of your transistors.